Hey, Abigail, thank you for agreeing to take this interview for Ammo. Could you please introduce yourself and your company?
Yeah, so I am the creative director here at M13 Ventures. We are a early stage investment firm based in LA and New York.
Perfect. So, what was the problem that you guys had before you found us?
So we were on the Contentful platform and we found ourselves not really leveraging what the platform was truly built for. And then also continuously hitting roadblocks of just making the improvements being a costly and lengthy process. So we wanted to move into a more simplified platform that allowed us to be way more agile and make improvements ourselves, as well as finding a partner that would help us to do that, basically. And
Perfect.
so where we found you.
Yeah. And so, why did you guys ultimately decide to work with Ammo?
Uh, I think it was a common like that secret combination of you being very clear about how you work with your clients. Your level of expertise was phenomenal, and you understood our budget constraints. And so I think those three things were made the good decision a no-brainer.
Perfect. And so, how did it actually feel? Kind of going through that process.
Fabulous. We've done migrations before, and it always felt like this ill-defined scope of work where things kept popping up at last minute and we're having to do like unexpected work and just a layer of chaos. And this migration was the exact opposite. It was very, very clear what we're going to be doing. You all communicated clearly throughout the process, and it felt like we could do this again if we needed to, which we don't want to. No, the process was clean, smooth, and went as expected, which I feel like in the world of web development is unheard of.
Perfect. And then, how did you guys actually find us?
YouTube. I
YouTube.
wanted to know if there are other people out there looking to move from Contentful to Webflow, and I wanted to learn if it was a complicated process or not. And I found one of your videos that put my worries to eat at rest.
Perfect. And so, do you guys have any hesitations before working with us? Like, was there anything that was close to stopping you or anything like that?
Um, in terms of working with you specifically, or in terms of taking the project on?
Working with ammo specifically.
Oh, um, no. I think given that given our community and our connections are pretty deep, we like when we engaged with you, it felt like very much a cold start. And so there was like a little bit of like, oh, how do we get to know these people? How do we know that like what they say is what they do? And um we never, once we had that initial kickoff, it felt like you represented yourselves very clearly and answered almost all of our questions that we needed. So it felt like we'd known you for several months and had a relationship.
Perfect. Sweet. And who would you recommend to ammo? What type of
Um,
companies?
mm, I think I would recommend you to everybody. I think that given the clarity of your process and how much you were very flexible and understanding of our unexpected moments, you're perfect for startups. I think also the institutional knowledge that you guys have and ability to scale is also really great for larger companies as well.
Perfect. Sweet. And so, traditionally people, traditionally web design agencies or Webflow agencies use, count hours and, they do everything like strictly project based. But you guys have, been working with us like on our like unlimited plan.
Yeah.
Comparing that to previous engagements where you guys were working on an hourly basis or a projectly basis, how has that felt?
Amazing. Absolutely amazing because it felt like before when we were working with the other pay structure, we didn't have an actual partner. We had somebody we worked with who helped us get from point A to point B. But the fact that you guys are unlimited, your team is unlimited we feel like you're truly a partner. We can come to you with questions. We can say, hey, this is kind of what we're thinking. Can, you know, like, let us figure this out. We actually had the side project outside of the migration that you embraced and delivered expertly on. And so it just really is, it's warm and cuddly to know that, like, you guys are truly an extension of our team, and there isn't a conflict of your interest versus our interest, that our interests are directly aligned, and it's amazing. It's a game
Perfect.
changer.
That's great. That's great. And I'm glad that we were able to work with you and the team at M13. And thank you so much for, giving us the opportunity.
No, thank you.